Greetings and salutations, everyone. Jake Vegas here with Jake Vegas Digital. Today we're going to do some fishing. Cam Craig, what is up, buddy? Nolan's Fishing, how you doing? Today we're going to get out here. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Let me know how the stream's doing. If it's choppy, what's going on, let me know. We're going to go ahead and kick off some fishing here on good old Mudwater River. Going after some catfish, most likely. Oh shit. Better turn that volume down a bit. There we go. That way I can do some fishing here and listen to you guys in the chat. How's everyone doing? Welcome this evening. It's a Saturday night. We're partying it up out here on Mudwater River in Missouri in Fishing Planet. Haven't fished this lake yet since I have the ability to bottom fish. We'll go ahead and give it a try though. Cast right out here. This is usually where the catfish hang. Scott Harris, what is up, man? Says it looks and sounds good. Do appreciate that feedback, Scott. Go ahead and try to land ourselves some catfish. I'm fishing crawfish out here. Line was broke. How the fuck did I break that line? Or pardon my language. What is up, Gamer Kevin? How you doing, man? Somehow I just managed to break my line and rod. Unbelievable. Terminal tackle lost. How'd I manage that? First time that has happened. Let's try it again here. Lost my bobber. We'll see. We'll put a 4/0 hook on here. Let's see if we can throw some crawfish in there. Too heavy. Give me a break. Alright, let's bump it down to crawfish cut. Didn't get a warning for that. We'll go ahead and throw out the crawfish cut here. See if we can land some catfish. How are you guys doing? There we go. We got a viewer out here in Fishing Planet. Good old boy, what is up? DNS Air, greetings and salutations. Nolan Fishing has a fishing tournament tomorrow. Good luck in that fishing tournament. Ground Game, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. Scott Harris is asking how the real life fishing is going. Well, Scott, I actually went out to Lake Michigan today to do some perch fishing and I got skunked. Not a single fish on the line. Not even a single hit out there, actually. It's a shame because it's a beautiful looking lake. Got some good footage of the ambiance and the environment, but I just didn't catch any fish. So that was my last fishing adventure, and it didn't go too well. But we'll get out there. We'll do some more real life fishing videos here in the future. Cam Craig says back-to-back streams. Life is good, fellas. Life is good. Right on. Let me get back to B Hall. B Hall here just said that he enjoys the videos. Got to give some shouts out to him. Can't leave the gentleman hanging. After all, he did show me some respect on the video, so I got to show some respect back. Gamer Kevin, I did actually. You know what? I broke my rod tip on my medium light rod the other day. And Bass Pro Shops was cool enough to replace the rod, even though I broke the rod tip on it. Didn't even break it fishing. The damn thing got caught in the sunroof of my car. And it snapped the rod tip off. And I was still able to return that rod and get a brand new one. Not bad. So I did make it to the fishing shop, buddy, but I did not get a chance to actually shop around for any gear. But I will definitely let you know, man, when I find a rod and reel for purchase, man. 30 perch, Scott Harris. No kidding. Where are we guys fishing at? The spot I went on Lake Michigan was notorious, or is notorious, for perch, but it was a windy day. It was about midday. I think it might have been a bit too hot for him out there. Didn't get any good distance on my casts, so I was kind of stuck. Stayed out there for about an hour, didn't even get a hit. The previous night I did go fishing off the banks of Lake Michigan, and I did happen to catch a largemouth bass out there, which is pretty cool. Never caught a bass out of Lake Michigan before. That was the first time, and it was quite the event. I got that on film, but that was the only fish I caught, so I probably won't be making a video about that one just yet anyway. Nolan's fishing, no worries, man. Glad you stopped in for that brief amount of time that you did. Good luck out there on your fishing tournament, buddy. Michael Dus, how you doing, buddy? Cam Craig is heading to Lake Michigan soon. Good deal. Good fishing on that lake. I did catch a big 12-pound steelhead out of there not too long ago. Got a video up on my channel if y'all want to check it out. Nothing like a good old tasty Pepsi after a day of day drinking. Been at the bars all day, guys, so if I could talk with a slight lisp, bear with me. I do have a few alcoholic beverages in my system at the moment. Good old boy, gotta say thank you, sir, for that super chat. Do appreciate it. Loving the streams and the videos. I love that kind of support. Super chats really make my day, so thank you, sir. Do appreciate you donating to the channel. Really helps old Jake Vegas out a lot. Look at this, guys. I can't believe we have not got a hit out here yet on the crawfish cut. 2 rods out here. I was catching catfish like earlier just to see if I still got it in me. I start to stream up and not a single hit. Capone Beats. Capone Beats, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're getting a hit right now. Hopefully this fish will take it under. Capone Beats, do you lay down some beats, man? Are you a musician? Because I am a musician as well. I've laid down a few beats in my lifetime in Cubase with a couple of drum beat programs, a couple of musical programs. I tried doing some singing back in the day, but it didn't work out too well. I got a video of that on my channel as well. Guys, if you are just coming in the stream, welcome. Jake Vegas with Jake Vegas Digital here. Just doing some fishing on Mudwater River in Missouri in Fishing Planet. Scott Harris says his boys keep showing him up. Gonna start leaving him at home. Hey man, that's cool though. It's cool. If your kids are catching fish, that's a good deal. Just means you taught them well, my friend. Not a single bite yet. We got a couple of hits, but not a single bite. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's try to cast this out to a little closer in. I think we might. I was catching bullhead and catfish earlier before I fired up the stream. Went to the gas station to get some cigarettes, came back, and now I'm not getting a single hit. Ain't that the story of life? I might do that, Capone Beats. Might link that music. I only did one song. I got a video where I did karaoke. Somebody filmed me doing karaoke at the local watering hole. I got that up on my channel, and I did try my hand at recording an old punk rock song by a group called Rancid called Roots and Radicals. I played it acoustically, and I recorded it, tried to master it, and I got that on my channel as well. Dysfunctional B, what is up? The one-eyed bass killer, that's me. That is me. First and only one-eyed bass I ever caught. But it was a doozy. Creeped the hell out of me when I landed that thing. Guys, I do have real life fishing videos where I get out there and do some fishing in reality. Feel free to check those videos out there on the channel as well. Can we get a fish to take under one of these lures here? I can't believe this. Normally pull catfish like crazy out of here. And they're hitting it, they're just not taking it under. Ah, well. Less about the fishing, more about hanging out with you good folks. What do we got here? FNAF Pro. 2 days he caught 2 mackerel. I heard those are pretty big fish out there in the sea. Good job on that. Do I like Queen? I like a couple of songs by Queen. I don't really care for Queen too much, to be honest with you. They're a little bit on the feminine side. I don't mind some of their music. I grew up with Queen. Some of their songs are pretty good. Finally, we got a fish on, guys. We finally got a fish on. I bet this is a catfish. See if we can reel this bad boy in and see what it is. David Garcia, Arius Huntley. God, wow, new faces in the streams. You guys, welcome. Good to see you in here tonight. Dysfunctional is fishing Weeping Willows, going for those carp. Got a buddy Ash from Belgium. Ash does a lot of carp fishing. Talk to him at least a couple times a week. What do we got here? This looks like a channel cat. Boom basta, look at that. We got ourselves a nice little 6.691 pound channel catfish. Good for $179. We'll keep it, put it in the keep net. Cast back out there, see if we can't get another one. I've had better luck with crawfish out here catching the trophy channel catfish, but the last crawfish I tried to toss out here broke my rod, so I'm not gonna do that again. Capone, I did enjoy making the music. I'd make more music if I had the time to do it. I might link the video that I sang on and play guitar on to this video when the stream's over with. Capone, if you want to check that out. It's also on my channel. If you do a search, you'll find it. Marcos Barrios, long time no see. Man, Marcos, how are you doing, buddy? We're going for catfish. Good old fashioned catfish here in Missouri. I figure it's summertime. Nothing beats a good beer and a good catfish on the line. So we're gonna give that a shot here. 55 Giants fans, sup to you, man. Sup? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Jeffrey Manny, hello. Music is life, Capone. Good old boy. I will accept that friend request provided I have room to do so. Fishing Planet only allows for 100 friends, and I find myself always having to delete old people to make room for new people, but as soon as I get a chance to do that, I will accept your friend request. Cam Craig's got a monster tree on the line. Scott Harris is asking if I got friends on the old friends list too. I can make room, guys. I can make room. Give me a minute to get in there. So many people have sent me friend requests that I started accepting all of them, and my friends list filled up pretty darn quick, but I could definitely try to make some room for y'all. Marcos is getting ready to go back to school. Alright. School days are over for me, my friend. About 15-20 years ago was the, well, about 15 years ago was the last time I set foot in a college classroom. Just doing that whole real life thing now of working and trying to make a living. Sourpool, welcome to the stream. Swifted Bear. Swifted Bear, that's true, man. Back in the day, we only had one rod to go by. Now we got the rod pods, and I got two of them out here. Surprised the old catfish aren't hitting like they used to, though. This rod's looking like it's getting a little bit of action. Yeah, we'll see if something picks it up, though. Keep an eye on that line tension. There we go. Something's running with it. See if we could. Oh, see if we can pick it up and land this fish, guys. Oh, it dropped it. What a bummer. I should have waited a little bit longer for it to pick it up and run with it. Bummer. Sourpool, how are you, sir? FNAF Pro. Do I like foxes? I like foxy ladies. Dun, dun, dun. Per Jimi Hendrix. And the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Yeah, I know, dysfunctional. I don't believe this is a cross-platform game. We got something running with this one. We'll see if it takes it all the way under. There we go. We got a fish on, guys. Got a fish on here on the old Lake Pro. I think this is going to be a black bullhead, though. What do we got here? Yep, that is a black bullhead little guy. Took that crawfish. I'll toss it back out there and see if we can get a channel cat. How has the real world been treating me? You want me to be honest about that, Marcos? Not the greatest, guys. Since Marcos brings it up, I actually I bought a used vehicle about a month ago, actually on July 5th. And believe it or not, I bought it off the used car lot. Within a half hour of getting this vehicle home, the damn thing would not start. Just bought it. Tried starting it for the first time that it was mine, and it wouldn't start. Been going through a hassle for the past month. Car is still not fixed, still will not start. It's been 24 days since I bought the vehicle, and it still won't start. It's sitting in the Nissan dealership getting fixed. Been a big headache. The guy who sold me the car, I might have to take him to small claims court. It's just been a pain in the ass. Biggest hassle I think I've ever had to deal with in my life in regards to buying a vehicle, and really bummed me out. Really bummed me out because I do have a financed loan on it, and had it for 27 days. Still haven't driven it yet. So to answer your question, Marcos, other than that, the real world's been treating me pretty good. Aside from that little mishap there. Capone, Fishing Sim World. I do like it. I do like the Pro Tour. Not many people are a fan of that game, but I do like Fishing Sim World. I think it's a good game. We got a fish here on this rod playing with the bait. We got a subscriber. Thank you for that subscription. Do appreciate you coming in here and joining the JVD team. We got a fish on this line, guys. Gonna be another bullhead, I bet. Yep. Look at that. Another black bullhead. Good for a whopping 27 pounds and 8 XP. Wow, what a bummer. What a bummer. Come on, give me a bigger fish than that. I know there are some big channel, trophy channel catfish out here. David Garcia. Oh yeah, chins up, man, chins up. But definitely might have to take the guy to court because he really screwed me on the deal. So I'm hoping justice will be served in this fashion. I'll be paying $400 a month for the next 4.5 years of my life on this vehicle. All I wanted was a car that worked and ran. You know, you go to the dealership, that's all you want is a car that works and runs, and that was not the case. Right after I bought it, the car died on me. So Main Street Motors in Valparaiso, guys, do not fish there, or do not fish there. Do not buy vehicles there, or buy them at your own risk. I can't tell you what to do, but keep in mind that from the story that happened to me, if you go to that car shop, just keep in mind what might happen to you. Opie Optify, we are going for channel catfish, but we're just catching black bullhead right now. Got something on the line here. We'll see if it takes it under completely. Come on, take that thing under. Ah, hell, we'll try it now anyway. We got a fish on here. This might be a bit larger. This might be a channel catfish. Boom, look at that. 5.216 pound channel catfish. These are the kind of fish I'm used to catching when I go channel catfishing out here in reality. We'll see if we can nab another one of those bad boys. I would like to get a trophy. Would like to get a trophy. Total scammer, David Garcia. Complete scammer. I mean, who sells a car and then a half hour after getting it off the lot, it doesn't start, and he won't even pay for the repairs on the vehicle for the car that he just sold? It's just ridiculous. I'm gonna do a whole review on that car lot when I get a chance, but not thinking about that right now because it honestly pisses me off. So I'm going to sway away from that topic and concentrate on bigger and better things. Car can't get worse. That's a good point there, Marcos. No, that's somebody else's rod pod there. I got mine out there, and somebody else's. Gamer Kevin will be right back. Just got to go look at something on my phone. No worries, man. Take your time, Gamer Kevin. We'll be here. FNAF Pro, I used to own a butterfly knife. As a matter of fact, the first knife I ever owned was a butterfly knife. That's some 1980s gang shit there. We got a fish messing with our bait out there, but it didn't take it under. There we go. We got a fish on. We got here, is this a bullhead or is this a channel cat? It's got to be one or the other. It looks like a channel cat. Boom, there we go. Another 5-pound channel catfish. That bad boy. I'd like to catch one of those in reality sometime soon. David Garcia, that's right. If I were to sit here and focus on the bad, I'd be one angry individual, and life's too short for that shizzle. Capone feels me on that, right on. That is a good point, man. The more you let the negative drain you, the less the positive can be let in. I was a pissed off individual many years ago, living my life in a drowning pool of anger and angst, but you know what? You got to get over that and grow up one eventually. So yeah, the good old butterfly knives. First knife I ever owned, I actually got it from Indiana Beach. Can never get the whole, like, you know, that fancy maneuver down where you open up the knife and then you close the knife and then you open it up, swinging it back and forth. Never got that down, but they sure as hell were cool. I never owned a switchblade though. Always wanted one, but never owned one. Butterfly knife was the closest thing I could get to it. Oh, I need a cigarette. Capone's working on his mindset. It takes time, man. Changing your mind and your attitude does take time. It's not an overnight thing, you know? Just say, do your best, brother. Do your best. But then again, if you're a musician, some of the best music comes from people who are angry. And talking about their life stories and what got them to that point that tipped them over the edge. Some of the best music comes from that. So if you're in that transition period, I would say just kind of feed off of that and feed it into your music until you get to the point to where you want to be. Commander Cody, welcome to the string. Hello. I have not fished this lake in probably a good year and a half, 2 years, or river, I should say. It's actually a river. Megatron, thank you for letting me know that. With the bail still open. Marcos Sparios, yeah, I went fishing today in reality. Didn't catch anything. Went fishing for perch out on Lake Michigan, but it was a very windy day. Waves were crashing on the rocks, and I just couldn't nab a fish. So it's all right. There's always next time. Gamer Kevin is back. Welcome back, Gamer Kevin. We've only caught a handful. We've only got 38 pounds of fish so far. I figured it's been a while since I fished this lake. I noticed I got a lot of subscribers recently, newer subscribers. I think mainly because the game got released on Xbox One. So I figured I'd do a low-level video for some of those low-level guys out there. I know when I first started playing this game, Mudwater River was one of the more difficult rivers to fish in the game. I figured it might be beneficial if some saw how to catch the channel catfish out here. Cruz Mercada. What a cool name, man. Cruz. Wish I had the name Cruz. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Good to be back. Jacob Scourin, watching it with no volume. What's the point of no volume, man? It's all about hearing Jake Vegas Digital's lovely vocals from God. It's all good, man. Glad you're in here watching. Can we get a fish on the line? Gamer Kevin says he was boss fighting today. Have a picture to upload of it. What were you catching, man? What kind? Were you catching a shark? Were you out there shark fishing again? Let me know. I'm sure I'll see it if you post it to Fish Brain, Kevin. Up to, I'm sure it'll pop up in my feed. I'd like to see what you caught. Capone Beats and David Garcia. You know what? I got one of the greatest frickin' communities on YouTube. I gotta tell you that. Everybody that comes into my chat, everybody that comments on the videos, for the most part, I get a few shitheads every now and then, pardon my language. But for the most part, everybody's really cool. You guys are all really cool. I enjoy the community and enjoy chatting with y'all when I'm out here gaming. It's Mac. What is up? William Mathis, welcome. Final Pro, who does not know the band Motorhead? Come on. The Ace of Spades. And don't forget the Joker. Let me kill Mr. Man. You can't live without a little let me kill Mr. in your life. Motorhead. This is a big fish, guys. Whatever we got on here, this is a big fish. Big channel cat, I believe. Not sure if it's a trophy. I'm guessing this one's probably about a 7-pounder. If we can get it up here on shore, we'll see what it is. Bombasta. Look what I say, huh? Who knows this game better than Jake Vegas Digital, huh? 7-pound channel catfish. What can I say there? There's a 7-pounder. Let's see if we can get ourselves a trophy. Bass fishing. Gotcha. Boss fishing versus... I might have read that wrong. I am a bit intoxicated, so bear with me. Night Skies. What is up, my friend? Yep, back on Fishing Planet. For a little bit. Gonna make do some streams and make some videos that I should have probably made a long time ago. David Garcia, what's my fish brain? You can search for me, same name, Jake Space Vegas, or you can simply search for JVD as in Jake Vegas Digital. Hit me up on there, and I will go ahead and follow you back, man, and we could keep track of each other's catches. Ark boss fighting. Are you playing that Ark survival game or whatever? I've seen it. I've seen it on Steam. I never actually played it though. Looked pretty cool. Looked like a game I can get into, but right now, besides Fishing Planet and Fishing Sim World, I've been playing Hunt Showdown and World War III, both really cool games. Haven't streamed them. Haven't made any videos on them. Well, I made videos on Hunt Showdown back in the day, but nothing recently. Name the dog Lemmy. That's pretty cool. Bowfin. No bowfin. I don't want them ugly fish. Those bowfin look like my ex-girlfriend. And I don't want to see her anymore, so I'm gonna try to sway away from them. Darren Fraser, you can get blue catfish, I believe, in Quanchkin Lake, and you can also get them in, or maybe not Quanchkin, I don't know, but you can get blue fat catfish in St. Croix, Michigan. I got a video on it. Show you how to catch them, regular, trophy, and unique blue catfish out there in St. Croix Lake in Michigan. They get rather large. I think they get up to 80, 90 pounds out there. We got some Ark survival fans. I just can't. I just don't have the time to play games anymore. I was in a situation where I was unemployed for about a year and a half, which is when I started doing the Fishing Planet videos, and finally got a job again. And it's been real nice getting back out in the workforce, making some legit money. And I just don't have the time to game and fish like I used to. So, since it's summertime, I've been concentrating on fishing more than gaming. We'll see how it goes. Swift the Bear, that's right, man. Always with the ex-girlfriend jokes. You know, I've had a few ex-girlfriends in my lifetime. Some were prettier than others. Others were uglier than the pretty ones, obviously. But, yeah, those ladies, they'll take you for a ride and leave your heart behind, that's for sure. Depends, you gotta find a good one out there one of these days, but I ain't counting the clock waiting. Capone. Cruz Mercado is fishing for pike. Marcos Barrios. Currently, I am working in photovoltaic technology. I work for a company that manufactures solar inverters for solar systems. And when there is an issue with one of those solar inverters, electricians call in to my place of business and ask for help on how to fix them. I'm the guy on the other end of the phone telling them how they fix those solar inverters. So it's pretty cool. Can't complain. I sit in an office all day in air conditioning, and you know, I can't complain about my job. It's a pretty cool job. So let's see what we got here. Little black bullhead, little guy for 25 pounds. Man, these crawfish used to land trophy channel catfish. I don't know what the heck is going on now. Been getting nothing but bullhead on the line with them. Cruz Mercado, that's kind of true, man. The uglier ones do take care of you better. We need Jake unemployed again, says Night Sky. I need my job, man. Man cannot live off of YouTube videos alone. Well, at least not at this point. Maybe someday, but this is just a good hobby for me right now. Yeah, Swifted, I believe that, dude. When I reeled in that 12-pound frickin' steelhead, I was ready to die. I was ready to hand that reel over to the guy in the charter service, but they wouldn't take it. I was ready to keel over, man. That thing put up quite a fight, and I am way out of shape, being a smoker and a drinker, so that was quite the experience, so it was pretty cool. Bullheads are bait stealers indeed. Maybe I should bump my hook up a little bit, see if we can keep them bullhead off the line. Oh, we got two dings. We got one messing with it, messing with our other rod, and we got a ding out here on the float rig. Let's see if we can get this fish at least. Alright, we got a fish on. This one might be a bit larger. I don't think this one is a bullhead. This one might be a catfish. Yep. Looking like a good old channel cat. 7-pounder. 12-pound. Look at that. Fat-bellied monster. We got ourselves a 12-pound trophy channel catfish. Good for $339. Look at that belly on that thing. Just want to rub it and make a wish. We'll go ahead and keep it. Maybe I gotta cast a little bit closer in here. Get those things. FNAF Pro. There are a couple Canadians that watch the stream. Gamer Kevin is one of them. I do want to go gar fishing, David. FNAF Pro, see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Have you guys ever heard of a YouTuber called Robert Field? He does a YouTube series called Field Trips. The guy takes his kayak and he goes all over the United States, actually goes all over the world now. I think he makes some of the best YouTube fishing videos ever, but he just doesn't get the views that... Oh, come on, did we miss that one? Are you kidding me? Oh, bummer, man. Took it under and we missed it. That is a shady ordeal right there. Capone, man, I might have to make it to Mississippi one of these days to do some catfish and do some bass fishing. I want to go down south to do bass fishing because that's where the big ones get. I think the biggest bass I've seen around in this area, I think, was about 6, maybe 7 pounds. They don't get all that big in Indiana, but I know they get big down south, and I would like to catch one of them one of these days. I'd be happy with a 10-pounder, I think. Nice 10-pound bass would be pretty cool. I do also want to do some gar fishing. Those things are cool as hell. Got another fish on, guys. I think this is another catfish. Boom basta. We got a 5-pound channel catfish. Nothing to write home about, but good for 143 bucks. So, how many of you out there have seen the Jake Vegas Digital real-life fishing videos, huh? Come on. Let me know, you guys. Some of you guys out there are watching them. I put a lot of effort into getting out there going fishing, recording, editing. I know I need better equipment for those videos because the sound is terrible, the video isn't the greatest, but it's all I could afford right now. But come on. How many of you guys out there actually watch those videos? I'd like to know to see if it's worth my while to keep making them. We got a fish on here, guys. We got a fish on. What is this? Is this another bullhead? Another bullhead, I believe. Yep. Or a small channel cat. Yep, small channel cat. 4-pounder. Night skies. Good to hear, brother, that you got your biggest channel catfish fishing this spot. Thanks to my vid. It's way too far. That is not where I wanted it to be at. Let's try that cast again. Right about there. Not too far out. They don't hang that far out. Let that bait float downriver a little bit. All right, well, it's good to hear that you guys are, some of you guys are actually out there watching them. I do appreciate that kind of support. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell kind of who's watching those videos and who's not. I get like maybe a couple hundred views on them. And to be honest with you guys, from my my analytics, I see that I might get about 12% of my subscribers only who actually watch the videos. The other 80%, 80-some% is from people who aren't subscribed. So I can never tell if it's subscribers who are watching the videos or if it's just, you know, people randomly cruising YouTube who find them. But it's good to know that some of you guys out there watching them and some of you guys are liking them. Weeping willows. No. I've not done any videos on weeping willows. Good old boy says he loves the real life fishing videos. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd really like to get out there and make some better, higher quality ones, but I just don't have the equipment right now. But in time, I'll be able to make some better ones. Odin Allfather. You know, I've heard of it. Pardon me, I've heard of that show, River Monsters, although I've never actually watched it. I think my buddy Stitch watches it. Actually, you know what? Some of you guys may know Stitch. He actually recommended to the guys at River Monsters. I think he emailed them saying they should make a fishing game. This was quite a few months ago, but I guess the guy responded to him and told him that's something they might be thinking about doing in the future. So that would be pretty cool. A fishing game based off of the River Monsters TV show. That would be pretty interesting. Capone, man, get out there and do it. What's stopping you? The equipment? I know that's what was stopping me. I didn't have the camera or anything to actually get out there and do some real fishing videos until a couple months ago. So when I finally got it, that's when I started doing them. That's, guys, I appreciate that. I try to be humble, man. I used to be an arrogant prick back in the day, and well, you know, it got me some places, I'll say, but I didn't like myself too much like that after a while, and I pissed a lot of people off too, and I realized being humble was a lot better. Thank you for that subscription, whoever that was. Realized being humble, I got along a lot better with other people than being a dickhead. So we got a fish on here. I wonder if we could reel this thing in and catch it. Holy cow, we got a fish on here. That's a channel cat if I ever saw one. Another trophy channel catfish, guys. That's two trophy channel cats so far. 11 pounder. Look at that fat belly on that thing. Rub that belly and make a wish. $321, not bad. We are up to 80 pounds, guys. 80 pounds of fish already. Cast back out there. Reel it in just a bit and let it sit. You know, I got a Capone. I got a buddy of mine bought me a Akaso. It's called Akaso, A-K-A-S-O. Real cheap GoPro-like camera. It's only 75 bucks as opposed to 300. And it shows. It's not the best quality. The sound's terrible on the thing, but it does take video. And then I think I spent an extra $30 to get like the chest mount and all that good accessories to go with it. So about $100 for the gear I got to make these videos. Night Skies, remember Stitch from the good old hunting videos? You talking about Hunter Call the Wild or Hunt Showdown, or both? He was featured in both of them. Ope Optify. Somebody asked me earlier if I missed the chat. Somebody asked me earlier if I do fishing YouTube as a hobby. I do do as a hobby, but I do make a little bit of money. Not much, but I do make a little bit of money off the videos. And yeah, so that's an added benefit. My goal would not be to one day make a living off of YouTube, but it would be to make a nice substantial side income. Because I do put a lot of effort into the videos. You know, it takes time to play the games, to get out there and do fishing. It takes time to edit the videos. I try to make them high quality and entertaining. I don't want to deliver you guys a poor experience, so it is a bit of a hobby, but I do make a little bit of extra money doing it. So Optify, make money faster. Are you talking about in Fishing Planet? Depends on what level you are and what you're going for. Walleyes are good to make money and level up fast. They're a good combination of both. Capone, that is correct. You spelled it correctly too. The Akaso, A-K-A-S-O. I think it's called like the EK7000 or 700 or something like that. It's a relatively cheap action camera, and you can tell it's cheap when you watch the videos from it. It's not a GoPro, but for right now it's doing the trick for me anyway. Night Skies, Called a While, gotcha. Okay, right on. I haven't played that game in a long time either, dude. David Garcia says he doesn't skip the ads. I appreciate that, man. I know what a bummer it is to have to sit through those ads, but if you actually sit through and watch them, that is an added benefit, and I do appreciate that. Really, I do. You have no idea. Marcos is correct. Bass at the Everglades is a good money maker. And I need money, actually. I had about 80 grand. And then I bought one of those damn motorboats in the game, and now I'm back down to 10. I totally forgot I could probably rent those things if I wanted to, but I decided to buy one. Nice, guys. Well, I think this is an interactive experience, right? I mean, what's the point if you guys are going to sit in here and chat and I ignore you guys? That's no fun. I mean, I get a kick. I enjoy getting in here and talking to you guys. That's what makes my night, right? If I wasn't in here playing games and talking to you guys, I'd be at the bar probably getting intoxicated, talking to people there. So I'm a talker. I enjoy interaction. So I enjoy this just as much as I hope you guys enjoy it. Cruise, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've heard that people want more than one passenger on a boat in Fishing Planet. I think that would be cool too, especially when you got these big bass boats. Would be cool to have some buddies of yours in there as well, but there's so many cool things they could do with this game. I'd like to see ice fishing. I'd like to see sea fishing. I'd like to see fishing across the world, South America, Africa, Australia. It is called Fishing Planet. After all, they could do a lot of cool stuff if they wanted to. Dysfunctional says you should do a live chat video fishing ever popular. I'm going to do that again. I don't know if I ever did a Pike in Michigan video. Or live stream anyway. I think I did once, back when I had like 2,000 subscribers. So we got a fish on this pole, I think. Let's see if we can get him. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Go ahead and reel him in. That's another channel cat right there. 7-pounder, 7.494 pounder. Good for 201 bucks. We'll keep him, put him in the keep net. If you guys are low level out there watching for the first time, the channel Catfish don't pay all that good, but you can get decent experience points for them. They don't pay bad. They don't pay all that good though. There's plenty of other money fish that you can be fishing for to get good cash. Jess Carlo Manuel, hello Jess. David and Cruz, yeah, they got a whole world of things they could do with this game. And I know they're making money off of it too, because pardon me, a lot of people buy that downloadable content and a lot of people buy the premium. So you know they could do some really cool stuff with this game if they really wanted to. What level are you? I'm sorry, Optify. What level are you again? 14? If you're going to Mudwater, you want to at least be able to catch the bass and the chain pickerel and stuff here. I mean, so I don't know. I wouldn't recommend going to Mudwater if to make money. This is more of a lake to get experience off the catfishing if you want to be, in my opinion anyway. Not really a money lake, but yeah, if you're like a level 14, you could probably come here and do alright with the right gear. Night Sky says a drink or 10. I've been drinking today, honestly, Night Sky, since about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This lady friend that I talked to is a bartender at the local watering hole, and I stopped in there to see her for a little bit, had a couple of drinks, more than a couple. Went to another local watering hole after I was done with there, and decided it would probably be smart if I came home. And I felt the need to do a stream. I felt the need to stream. So I hopped in here, and here we are. One of the fish comps. You talking about one of the tournaments in game? Is that what you're referring to, Jess? I might do one. David Garcia, appreciate you coming and hanging out, man. You have yourself a good evening. We'll see you next time. Getting a few, got a fish. Looks like it's messing around on this pole over here. It's taking the line and running with it. Let's reel it in. Let's reel it in and see what we got. Boom! That's a big one, I bet. Oh yeah, that's a big one. That is a big one. Now, I'm glad the bottom fishing is finally in the game, because this is really how you fish for catfish. Off the bottom. Look at this, another trophy. Boom, Basta! 11-pound trophy. Look at that. Big old fat belly. Rub its belly and make a wish. Good for $317. We got another trophy, guys. Gotta love them trophy channel catfish. That's what it's all about out here in the Mudwater River. Go ahead and cast back out there. Marco Sperios, how did I start YouTube? That's a good question. I honestly started back in 2015 of December, I believe it was. 2015, what are we in? 2000, I think it was 2015 of December. And I started making Let's Plays where I did like a narrative narration. I told a story while I played the game. And, you know, the guys who watched it liked it. I got pretty good feedback, but it was, you know, it wasn't a big hit right off the bat. But I just stuck with it, started making videos and videos and videos, and even though they weren't getting that many views, I still tried to make the highest quality videos I can. And I'll be honest with you, when my channel really started taking off, was started doing Fishing Planet how-to videos, I realized not many people might not know how to fish in reality who'd play the game. So I decided to make some videos on it, show people how to catch a fish in game, and Fishing Planet really has been the game that's made my channel grow and grow and grow, thankfully. And since then, I do like Fishing Planet, but I've tried to venture out into other games and do other things, but nothing really seems to catch as much as Fishing Planet has. So try to do various other games, and people just don't seem to want to see that, even no matter how much of an effort I put into them, like they want to see the Fishing Planet vids. So I stick with Fishing Planet, Fishing Sim World, and doing real life fishing vids now, and we'll see how well that turns out in the long run. Dysfunctional. I might have to do that, man. I might have to get in some merchandise. You know, there's new features on YouTube, like people being able to join the channel, become a member of the channel, and various other things, but I don't know yet. I don't know what I could do as incentive for people to want to join the channel. I mean, really, who wants to spend money to join a channel when you can just watch the videos for free? So I mean, I got to do something special if I'm going to entice people to try to join the channel, and maybe doing some merchandise. That might be, that might actually be the answer there. Way to go, Cruz. Nice, guys. I appreciate that feedback, man. And if you guys really want, I was thinking about doing a best of Jake Vegas, where all my old school gaming videos, the best moments from them, kind of compile them into one video. Because a lot of people haven't seen the old stuff that I do, and I put a lot of work into those videos, man. A lot of work. And well, I put a lot of work into these too, but really, I spent about 8 hours a day editing one 25-minute video just to get it perfect and everything, and a lot of people just never even seen them. So yeah, want to see some interesting stuff, you might want to go back and look at my older stuff, but I might do a best of one of these days. We'll see. Team Boombasta. Be really cool. It'd be really cool. Do some merchandise. That's something people brought that up to me. I haven't done it yet though. Shit, we got a fish on. It's another big one. Kind of a big one. No, maybe not. It's regular channel catfish. Good for 5 pounds. Keep it, put it in the keep net. Cast back out there. Pick this up. We got a fish on. Yeah, we got a fish on this one too. I didn't even realize it. Off the old crawfish cut. Black bullhead. Oh, black bullhead. Bam ba lam. Bo. Black bullhead. Bam ba lam. Black bullhead had a child. Bam ba lam. The damn thing gone wild. We'll put it in the keep net. Cast back out of here. See if we can get something else. Swift the Bear. Forgot Boombasta was a Jake Vegas thing. You know, I don't even know where I know where I got that from, actually. There was an old 1980s rap tune. I can't remember who the guy was that rapped it, but the chorus went a little something like, Mr. Boombasta, word 'em up, I'm a lyrical gangster, word 'em up. Something like that. I can't remember. But he said Boombasta in there, and I always thought that was a cool term, so I think I kind of stole from him and made it my own. Gamer Kevin says he thinks he watched all of them a time, all 2 times or more. I appreciate that, man. Let me know what's your favorite one out there besides Fishing Planet. I know everybody watches Fishing Planet, but I did Metal Gear Solid 5 where I did a complete narrative for that. I did Hunt Showdown where I did a complete narrative for that. There's some old Batman Arkham Asylum, Arma 3. I did a lot of different ones. Actually, my first video that took off and got more than 1,000 views was an Arma 3 video, and the developers, Bohemia Interactive, for Arma 3 saw my video and actually shared it on their the developers shared it on their main website for the game. They were pretty impressed by it, and it kind of gave me a little kickstart and gave me a little bit of confidence that, you know what, maybe my videos aren't half bad. Maybe people actually do want to watch them. So I was about ready to give up until they put my video on their main website. Night Skies, I'd love to play guitar again, maybe one of these days, man. Shaggy, that's right. XL Police and Dysfunctional say Shaggy, that's who that guy was, old Shaggy. You know what? That was Shaggy, wasn't it? Well, son of a biscuit. I just remember his other songs like Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling babe, and Wasn't Me, and those. I forgot he sang Mr. Boombasta. All right, Shaggy, I don't want any copyright strikes if you're listening, buddy. Boombasta's totally yours. I totally ripped it off from you. It wasn't me. Still living like that. Word 'em up. They call me Hot Stepper. Is that what it is? Does he say Mr. Boombasta in there? Lyrical gangster murder. I thought he said Boombasta. Still living like that. Marco says Arma 3 is a really fun game. Why don't you stream or make videos? Because people just don't watch them, dude. If it's not Fishing Planet, people don't watch them. I've tried venturing off into other videos. I get a few views here and there on other videos, but nothing like Fishing Planet. And for the amount of time that I like to put in a video, it just turns out to not really be worth it. Trophy black bullhead, 2.9 pounder. Wow, that's the first bullhead that we got that's a trophy so far. Try it again. Cruz Mercado's 42. He comes from that era. I'm 40. So you got 2 years on me. I was about, I think, 18 or 19 when old Shaggy was a lyrical gangster. Martin Ketchum, welcome to the stream. What happened to Shaggy? What did happen to Shaggy? After we all realized it wasn't him, I don't know what happened to him after that. Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling baby. Let's see, we got Gamer Kevin saying that he's got his vote in for a little bit of Call of the Wild. Wouldn't mind doing that game again. They got some awesome maps in it. Nice, guys. The 90s were my time. That was my time period, man. If you guys are in your late 30s, early 40s, gotta admit, the 90s are so much cooler than how the days are now. If I could go back to the 90s, I wouldn't a heartbeat. Such an awesome time period. Much cooler than how the days are nowadays. Swifted Bear says he remembers the 90s as dangerous as shit. Dangerous. Dangerous. Gregory Smith coming out with the Mambo number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mambo number 5. The first time I heard Mambo number 5, I was at a local strip club down the road called Dream Girls. It was an 18 or older club, so you couldn't drink in it, but I was about 19 years old. Walked in there, and it was my first time seeing a bunch of scantily clad women walking around, and I damn near had a heart attack and fell to my knees. And Mambo number 5 came on the radio. And as a matter of fact, one of the dancers that was up there was named Monica. I think Mambo number 5 mentions that. Gamer Kevin says you got all the new maps for Call of the Wild, really? I heard the wolves are pretty cool. I heard they got 22s and various other weapons in the game now. Might have to check that out one of these days. Yeah, Swifted, I gotta agree. It was one of the better time periods. Had a lot of fun back in the 90s. As old John Cougar Mellencamp says, hold on to 16 as long as you can, because changes come around real soon, make us women and men. Real life kicked in pretty quick after the 90s for me, but they were a good time. I always have those memories. Nice guy says the late 90s was a blank for him. He probably waking up in an alley somewhere, Haven't drank too much whiskey. I don't know, nice guys. I'm just coming up with shit out of my butt right now. Marcos Barrios, did I ever return to the strip club? I think I probably returned to the strip club a time too many, my friend. Time too many. Many dollars and many minutes wasted in those clubs. I try to stay away from them nowadays, though. Banana tarts. Hello to you. Night Skies got on the old LSD back in 1997. I never touched that shit. Stuff, pardon me. Never touched that stuff. Mushrooms, LSD. I stayed away from all that psychedelic stuff. And I'm pretty glad I did, too. Undecked just joined. How's the fishing? Not bad, actually. We got 110 pounds of fish in the old keep net right now. Really not paying attention to the fishing as much as I am to chatting with you all. Good conversation. We're talking about Shaggy. We're talking about the 90s. Good times here in JVD chat. As Nice Guy says, yes, good times indeed. Are we at a peak now? We're not getting many hits anymore. This guy has never said he'll ever go back to old me. Let's see what we got here in our keep net. Fish keeper. Not bad, actually. We're already up to about $3,000. It's not bad. We've definitely made the money that we came out here. We should be getting more hits. We're in peak time now. After I cast this one out, I think I'm going to pick up this rod. I think we might have lost the bait on this one. I think it needs to be casted back out there. Yep, we did lose the bait. No wonder we haven't been getting any hits on this rod. Put it back down. Swifted bear. I'm guessing that got you put in the local county jail, man. Climbing the old town Christmas tree. That's a good story, though. I had a buddy who climbed up on top of a Taco Bell once. He was a fat guy, and the cops had to come and get him down. Everybody was out there watching him. It was pretty funny. Cruz is right. We are out here filling up keep nets, reminiscing about the 1990s. God, I can't believe that was 90. Almost fucking, pardon my language, 20 years ago. That's crazy. Time flies. Seems like yesterday. Oh, take that under. Take it under. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. We got a fish on here. Oh, this might be a bullhead. I can't tell. This is a bullhead or a channel catfish. Looks like a channel cat. Got a 6-pounder. Not bad, not bad. You guys sick of this? Music yet? Let's see if we can get something a little bit more hopping up in here, for Christ's sake. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Let's pick this up a little bit. I'm ready to slip my wrists over here with that music. Marcos, thanks for pointing that out to me, man. I'm glad you noticed. It's been a while since I've caught something. Now it's Jim. Sorry, it's Jim. That's right, Jim. I think that's a reference for Jim Beam, and if so, I hear you, man. Got another ding out here. Oh, they let your parents deal with it, huh? That's crazy. What, did you get in trouble? Did you get in trouble from mommy and daddy from climbing the town Christmas tree? Now, Swifted, you know better than to do that. You're gonna embarrass us in front of the whole town. Well, I hope you learned your lesson, Swifted. Don't go climbing the town anything. Unless it's the town whore. Just kidding. Kids, don't repeat that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's see. The parents can be a big pain sometimes. Yeah, back when you're in high school. Alright, we're at 116. We're just now entering peak time of all times. So, pop culture, guys. Pop culture quiz. What was your favorite movie from the 1990s? Favorite movie from the 1990s? I'd like to hear what y'all think. Cruise, man, 200 pounds in the keep net in St. Croix. That's going to bank you some cash. St. Croix is the best money-making lake with those northern pike, in my humble opinion. There we go. We got a fish eye, guys. We got another one. Another channel catfish. One might be a big one. Is it a trophy? I don't know, but we're going to find out here, hopefully. Nope, not a trophy. Just, oh, put him away. Come on, before we lose it, All right, we got this one on too, good deal. Ooh, we only got 29% line strength. What is this? Is this a bullhead? Ah, trophy black bullhead. Still a bullhead though. Days of Thunder and Top Gun. Top Gun, I think, actually was an 80s movie, Cruise. I think that came out in the 80s. Days of Thunder might have came out in the early 90s. Heat was alright. I did love Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan was a great film when that came out. That one was just instant classic. I remember after watching Saving Private Ryan, it was the first movie theater that when the movie was over with, first movie in a movie theater, when the movie was over with, everybody just sat in silence and did not get up during the credits. We were just like, everybody was just like in awe at what they had just seen. It was a really moving moment in cinematic history. Beavis and Butthead, yep, Do America, that was a good one, classic. Terminator 1 was also the 80s, guys. Come on, not the 80s, the 90s. Terminator 1 was 84, I believe. Written and directed by James Cameron. Still a good movie. Although Terminator 2 Judgment Day did come out in 1992, I believe. Cruise said The Wraith, but I think it was 86. I don't remember that one. Marco Sparios, do appreciate you stopping in, man. Tell your little lady, Jake Vegas, said greetings and salutations. No, it's all good, man. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night, brother. Dysfunctional says Niagara Falls, Canada. We got them mud cats you fish and catch remind me out here. Yeah, I've never been out there to the Niagara Falls. Be a nice trip though. Everything I'm thinking of, like vacation wise for me, is like surrounding on fishing right now. It's like, where could I go to catch fish? Fish I've never caught before, different sizes of fish I've ever caught before. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I can't pronounce your name. Drixby they try. Hello to you. Welcome to the stream, Drixby. I don't know how to pronounce your name, my friend, but welcome to the stream. Glad to have you in here. Charlie Sheen movie. Classic movies, man. My favorite Charlie Sheen movie had to be Platoon, though, by far. That was an 80s movie as well. I think it won Best Picture in 1984. Written and directed by Oliver Stone. Tom Berenger playing Sergeant Barnes and Willem Dafoe playing Sergeant Elias. Classic movie. That was probably, definitely my favorite Charlie Sheen flick. Gregory Smith, welcome to the stream. He's enjoying St. Croix. St. Croix is a good spot. He had a ding, but it didn't take it under. Let's see, Colton. All right, Colton, you're level 8, and it doesn't let you keep these spotted bass. I take it you're fishing out there on Lone Star Lake. And if it doesn't let you keep the spotted bass, I'm assuming it's probably because you don't have an advanced license. You need an advanced license to keep those spotted bass. You're going to have to dish out the extra cash to get that. Cruise, yeah. Platoon, definitely. I'd have to say Platoon and Saving Private Ryan are my two favorite war movies. A lot of people like Full Metal Jacket now. I think the beginning of Full Metal Jacket, the first half with R. Lee Ermey in the boot camp, that was awesome. That was classic. But when they finally get to Vietnam and the war part, I thought that was just complete crap. I didn't like it at all. So I think Platoon personally is an all-around better war movie than Full Metal Jacket. Night Sky says Last Action Hero. That was a good old Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was a good movie, actually. That was a good movie. Underrated, I think Last Action Hero was. Underrated Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. That was kind of like towards the end of his action movie career for a while. Until recently. He just recently, in the past couple years, started getting back into it. You're welcome, Colton. Private Pile. I didn't know they stacked shit that high. There's only two things that come from Texas, steers and queers, and you don't look like no steer. I'll tell you what, R. Lee Ermey had some of the greatest frickin' one-liners in that boot camp portion of the movie. Oh man, guys, I'm starting to run low on steam here. My wireless headset is beeping in my ear, letting me know that the battery's about to die. I think this might be it for old Jake Vegas tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think I might have to call it quits here. Let's see how we did to finish up our fishing trip, for the evening anyway. Night Skies, Never Ending Story was a classic when I was a kid, man. Valcor, I'm a luck dragon. Artek, no! Don't let the sadness of the swamps swallow you. It was classic. Classic. Alright. Cruz made 16,000 on his 10th day, heading to day 11. Alright, Cruz. Good to hear you're banking out there. Let's see what we did here on Mudwater River. In this short amount of time, we made ourselves $3,214. And we caught three trophy channel catfish. Not bad. Stitcher! That's the Stitch I've been talking about, guys. What is up? Oh, pardon me. What is up, Stitch? How are you doing, my friend? Don't go anywhere, Stitch. I'm actually going to conclude the stream here. I feel like doing some BSing if you're up for it in the old Discord. Guys, I do have a Discord. Link is in the description below. Feel free to join it. But I think I'm out of steam for the evening. As always, appreciate each and every one of you coming and hanging out. Been a real pleasure reminiscing about the 80s, the 90s, music. Wasn't me, Mr. Boombasta, all that good stuff. So everyone, thanks for coming out. I'm going to conclude here. Let me find my music. You guys know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, shoot that like button. If you'd like to stay up to date on future content, subscribe and click that notification bell. I'm Jake Vegas with Jake Vegas Digital. Thanks for watching. Keep on fishing in the free world, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you.